Hi, Dr. Brown. I hope that you are well. Dagan Yang here, and I'm going to be going through my mission statement and talking about it thoroughly, just breaking down the varying points that I thought just were pertinent to me personally in regards to what I plan to do to be an effective school counselor. And so I said my mission as a professional school counselor is to first and foremost be an advocate for all students, including those with special needs, that are members of the LGBTQ community or that are performing low performing students. And I feel like that was important to break it down into who I'm advocating for, because it's very important to understand that I will hold no biases, and that I'm actually very aware of my own personal biases, which took some work for me to overcome some of them, and it was a learning process. It was a growing process, and I'm happy to say today that I can fully embrace everybody wholeheartedly and with open arms. And so that was important to me, just to make sure that all students know that if they're in my vicinity, they are welcome, they are loved, and they will be listened to, and they will be treated with dignity and respect, as we wish to be treated in the same way as school counselors. I will serve as a support system, which is very important, especially in the school age that I'm focusing on. I'm in elementary school currently, and it's very important to make it clear that you are a supportive and a supportive individual, and an encourager, and that you are willing to be there to listen, and not only to listen, but to just, lend that advice and lend that hand when it's needed. I said also I will serve as a support system to all students and enhance the overall climate by setting up collaborative environment with teachers, administration, and parents. And I think that that's very important to include in the mission statement, because it's important to know, for those that you are serving, to know that you are not doing this on your own, and that it does take a village. That's definitely my personal motto, and I definitely do believe in that James Comer perspective, because I feel like just not only the parents, but also with administration and teachers, that just by having a collaborative effort, that we can really just all work together for the betterment of the child, or for the betterment of my client. And I can better help students become successful leaders that are culturally competent individuals, which is very important to me, because I think it's great that they can be aware, as even if they are that young, of the different cultures and the various diversity that they're surrounded by, and be able to have respect for that if they see me doing the same. But my main goal as a school counselor is to inspire my students, basically, and for them to inspire them, and just to encourage them to exhibit responsibility. And just I will strive personally to do my best to prepare them for the challenges of this changing world. This world is ever evolving and it's ever changing, and I think it's important that I encourage them, and that I personally strive to be that factor and that push factor that they may need, because they may not get that at home, and they may not get that advice at, where the areas that you would expect them to. And so I strive to be that person, and I strive to, just lead them in the right path, and make good choices in regards to their behaviors and their attitudes, and in themselves too, and just in this changing world. And also, help them foster coping strategies, and display confidence, which was a big thing of mine, also displaying confidence and being confident in oneself, and all this. In my personal opinion, in my personal practice, I strive on being the best counselor that I can be, and doing this by exhibiting myself, empathy, genuineness, and full hearted understanding. So that's the breakdown of my mission statement. And I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your week. Thank you.